I was abandoned as a child. My mother hates to hear me say it, and it wasn't her intent, but it was my reality. And it was my first childhood memory, knowing that both of my parents were alive and well, but I wasn't in their care, and nobody explained to me why. My dad was in prison. My mother left me with my great-grandparents to raise me until she, quote unquote, got herself together, she said. At 7, I was molested by my older cousin's boyfriend while spending a weekend at my mother's. I didn't trust nobody after that. The following 10 years, I lived with my mom. I was verbally and emotionally abused because of my mother's alcohol and substance abuse. I also had to take care of my little sister. I had a lot of responsibilities as a child, and I had to grow up fast. My mother also hates when I say this, but it's true. So I left home immediately after high school graduation, running from trauma. And ironically, my life went from one trauma to the next for decades. So much so, my unresolved childhood trauma reshaped my brain neurologically. Wow. Take some time to read about the physiological changes from trauma to widen your understanding about why we do what we do. PTSD was the catalyst of my mindset, choices, and view of people and the world. My self-esteem was so low, it was like non-existent. I remember carrying the weight of despair and hopelessness in my eyes, and random people would often ask, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" I wanted to scream, "No!" But my automatic response was, "Yeah, I'm okay." I can't really say I had a happy childhood. There were happy days and nostalgia, I think, in my memory, but not a happy childhood. What I do remember is an early and consistent prayer life. It started off something like this: "Help me, God, to get out of this. I want a different life. I want things to be better. I need you." And guess what? He did it all. I fellowship with other believers routinely. I read my Bible. I spend daily quiet time with God. My whole life has been transformed. But here's the testimony. My inner child is seen now and heard and healing. My inner child is loved and nurtured. My inner child is growing up in the faith. What Satan meant for evil, God made it good. I'm a witness. God can heal our childhood trauma so we can be healthy adults. He can really clean all that up and get all that weight and pain off your mind and in your heart. He's doing it for me, one day at a time, and it's a beautiful transformation. God gave me beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, and the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Hallelujah.